The past few years have been a roller coaster ride for Logan Paul. From his humble beginnings on Vine to the multitude of controversies and subsequent redemption, like his brother Jake, he has a habit of being the center of attention. His full-of-life personality and intricately planned and executed viral videos have earned him millions of dollars, legions of diehard fans, and fairly recently, a lucrative contract with World Wrestling Entertainment. This is a brief history of Logan Paul's wrestling career. Almost everyone knows the tale of Logan Paul. He got his start at age 10, posting homemade videos from his backyard on a channel called Zoosh, transitioned to Vine and became one of the biggest creators on the app before its extinction, which in turn brought him success on other social media apps like YouTube and Instagram, and allowed him to rake in millions of dollars in revenue from various business ventures, which Logan maintains to this day. Wrestling has been a part of Logan's life long before signing on the dotted line. There's a picture floating around of Logan flexing with a classic Intercontinental Championship belt, rumored to have been won at a junior high wrestling tournament. This could be true, as he claims to be a longtime fan of WWE and wrestling in general.
Yeah, I've always been a fan of WWE, and like I have massive respect for the superstars. Like growing up, I'd watch it all the time, and then we had a little relationships back in my vlog days. I would go to their events and we'd mess around, and so I've been kind of intertwined with WWE.
Logan attended Westlake High School in Ohio, competing on Division I wrestling and football as a starting running back and linebacker. He had a respectable football career, recording 92 tackles, 62 solos, 1,400 yards, and 18 touchdowns, all while helping lead his team to the playoffs for the first time since 1989. As for wrestling, Logan was very gifted in high school and college. He made the team from his sophomore year through his senior years, qualified twice for the Division I Ulster State Tournament, and ranked 5th in state championships in 2013 during his senior year. His most interesting match happened at a district tournament when he went up against Dominic Abonator, a 3-time state champion All-American from the University of Michigan who now represents Lebanon on the international stage. Dominic completely dominated this match, no pun intended, winning 7-2. Logan considers this to be one of the most embarrassing moments of his life and describes the match as his worst nightmare.
The name Abonator, yeah, creates a horrific.
I did this. Wrestling's a crazy hard sport, and it's weird because I knew I was good, dude. Like I'd beat probably 95 to 99% of the guys I face, but then you come up against guys like this, who walks through everybody. Yeah, and it's a mind because you think you're at a certain level, and then no, this levels to this shit.
Years later, amidst all the controversy, Abonator posted a picture of him putting Logan in a chokehold in a nice trolling fashion. Logan later joined the wrestling team at Ohio University in Athens, Ohio, and qualified for Ulster Division I championships in 2013. With his school being recognized as NCAA Division I for wrestling, the fact that Logan was on the team is a pretty impressive achievement. In 2014, just a year into his studies of industrial engineering, Logan dropped out of college and moved to LA to pursue a career in entertainment, seemingly closing the chapter on his short-lived but interesting wrestling career. But little did he know that his gifts would pave the way for him later down the line. Logan began taking acting classes and snagged a few small roles in TV shows like Law & Order, Stitchers, and a deleted scene in Baywatch. While on set, he formed a friendship with WWE legend Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, whom he considers to be one of his idols, and the two collaborated in a few of his YouTube videos. Logan, who was 22 at the time, was building his social media platform and collaborating with other high-profile influencers, as he wasn't really that famous. On Vine, he made 6-second skits, including the very popular Supermarket Wrestler. In these videos, he would challenge customers to wrestling matches. Logan Paul finally hit YouTube mainstream fame when he uploaded a song titled "Help Me, Help You" on May 18th, 2017, which currently sits at almost 300 million views and even went #1 trending. However, things would go wrong shortly after. In his attempt to build his YouTube channel, Logan made a poorly thought out decision in a trip to Japan. The backlash from this decision ruined his reputation for a while, causing him to miss out on many deals and getting stripped of monetization on his YouTube channel. Logan deleted the video, but it was too late to repair his bonds with former friends like Dwayne.
This was one of the saddest moments of my life, what I'm about to say. After Japan happened, found myself in a hole, rightfully so, that I had never been in before. And I got a call from my publicist who repped Dwayne, The Rock Johnson. She's like, hey, Dwayne has asked that you remove every picture and video that you've done with him, and maybe in the future, you know, the relationship can be reconciled, but for now, he basically wants nothing to do with you, which I also understood. But I just wish I would have gotten like a call or a text or something.
As time passed, although he was forgiven and accepted by his personal friends and other famous celebrities, Logan was still subjected to scornful memes and parodies, especially during his feud with KSI, in which the two competed in a couple of viral boxing matches. These bouts, on top of the match with undefeated 5-division champion Floyd Mayweather, helped to boost his stock even more. Fast forward to April 2021. On an episode of SmackDown, Logan Paul made his WWE debut as a guest of Sami Zayn for the red carpet premiere of his conspiracy documentary, with Zayn later inviting Logan to be at ringside for his match at WrestleMania 37 against Kevin Owens. After Owens defeated Zayn at WrestleMania, Logan celebrated with Owens before getting hit with the stunner. On the September 3rd, 2021 episode of SmackDown, Logan Paul returned to WWE as Happy Corbin's special guest on the KO show, where he helped Corbin attack Kevin Owens. On the February 21st, 2022 episode of Raw, it was revealed that Logan Paul was The Miz's tag team partner to take on Rey Mysterio and his son Dominic Mysterio at WrestleMania 38. The Miz and Logan end up winning the match, but The Miz suddenly attacked him. On June 30th, 2022, Logan Paul signed a multi-year contract with the WWE. Following the announcement, Logan stated that he originally signed in order to get revenge on The Miz following his attack at WrestleMania 38. Both sides went back and forth throughout the month of July, setting the stage for a match at SummerSlam later that month, which Logan Paul will go on to win in spectacular fashion. Not too shabby for his first singles match. He also got a surprising DM from The Rock shortly after this, complimenting one of his videos and acting like nothing ever happened, but Logan never responded.
Maybe like 5 months ago. Nah, 3 months ago.
How did he reach out?
Like nothing ever happened. You know that video where the monkey took my prime? He thought it was funny.
And what did you do? Did you reply? You're not saying he's a bad person for what he did particularly.
No, dude, he's fucking awesome. Dwayne The Rock Johnson is awesome.
That same month, Logan was featured as a playable DLC character in the WWE 2K22 video game. We saw glimpses of Logan Paul's all-around athletic talent when he sparred against UFC middleweight Paulo Costa at the UFC Performance Institute in Las Vegas. He held his own when it came to wrestling, taking Costa by surprise and receiving praise for displaying the spirit of a true fighter. On September 13th, 2022, Logan Paul uploaded an episode of Impulsive featuring Roman Reigns. Logan confidently boasted that he could beat Reigns, the man who has been the undisputed WWE Universal Champion for almost 900 days. Reigns, of course, disagreed, and a few days later on an episode of SmackDown, Logan doubled down on his statement, challenging Reigns to a match. On September 17th, 2022, WWE held a press conference announcing a title match between the two for both titles at Crown Jewel, and things got a bit heated. WWE, who has built a sports entertainment empire on the strength of celebrity involvement, with names like Mr. T, Floyd Mayweather Jr., and Bad Bunny having all won WrestleMania matches, had a hard time building Logan Paul as a credible challenger to defeat Reigns. Triple H believed in Logan Paul's wrestling ability and trusted that with his following, he had the promotional skills to build an intriguing story. If there were doubts surrounding his readiness, they were washed away by his eye-opening performance at SummerSlam in July, when he showed off an array of high-flying moves and veteran-like muscle memory when he defeated The Miz. After intense training from the likes of Shane Hurricane Helms and WWE Hall of Famer the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels, Logan was more than prepared for what lied ahead. Logan Paul, who came into Crown Jewel having wrestled just 2 matches for WWE, put on a show. This included that one lucky punch and an insane splash to the announcer's table that he captured himself with a cell phone. As it turns out, he did much of this while dealing with multiple injuries to his knee. It was later revealed that Logan had suffered a torn meniscus, MCL, and ACL, but it turned out to only be a sprained meniscus and MCL. Logan was unsuccessful in defeating Roman Reigns, despite interference from his impulsive entourage and his brother Jake, marking his first loss in WWE in what was only his 3rd match. Aside from the injury, the match against Reigns received universal acclaim, with critics highly praising Logan Paul's impressive wrestling skills. At 27, Logan Paul has come a long way. He went from a 10-year-old making homemade videos in his backyard in Ohio to one of the most famous social media stars in the world. Logan, an athlete, YouTuber, boxer, actor, musician, American Ninja Warrior, Ohio wrestling champion, and now WWE superstar, is what many would call a jack of all trades or a Swiss Army knife. His athleticism and talent certainly brought him interest from WWE, which is one of the main reasons why the company signed him to a contract in June and immediately put him in a type of position that most wrestlers have to wait years to get. Love him or hate him, you can't take anything away from the work that he continues to put in.